Welcome, guys, to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. We are back playing some more Satisfactory. And I'm just going to turn down the mic because I noticed in yesterday's gameplay, I did a replay of my stream yesterday, and the mic was a little bit on the loud side. So I just tweaked it down just a little bit so I'm not like ripping your guys' ears apart. Yeah, we're back playing some more Satisfactory today. We're going to continue with our objectives. We're going to continue building our factory. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's head over to the game window and get things cooking here. So I had a discussion with some folks that are like heavily playing this. Their factory is like absolutely ridiculously large. Bruh, Ren, thank you. I'm doing the power wrong here, so I can actually have all of these things coming out to like one power pole and then one line that's feeding out to all the equipment. So I'm going to end up reorganizing that stuff today on getting get all the power units together in one spot. The other thing I want to do too is we're going to get some of the base building stuff unlocked today because I want to reorganize how this factory is all laid out and get everything feeding up to a proper foundation platform that's here, that all the machinery's on, to try to get everything kind of a little bit more organized, more than anything. So, I mean, we're doing okay right now. Like, we have everything basically coming into these storage units here. So, yeah, so we're going to have to tweak that a little bit. Lin Fang, welcome to the stream. Ren, welcome to the stream. And Terris, you always make me laugh. I don't know what I did to make you laugh, but I'm glad I make you laugh. Maybe because I'm a scrub. That could be it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I got a little bit of this bio wood. I'm going to... This solid biofuel. I'm going to just throw it into this little furnace. And I need to get rid of this mass here. So we're going to keep just firing this stuff in when we can. And then everything else from this point forward will end up getting loaded into this storage unit for like raw materials, leaves and logs and stuff. So that's the plan anyway. But yeah, I think we made like really serious progress yesterday. I think everything worked out quite well. Burley nut we just ended up getting. Or barrel nuts? Barrel nuts? I don't know. We got these nuts is what we picked up. Okay, so first things first, what's our next objective? And that is going to be what we need to focus on here. And that's going to be getting our base stuff. So it's going to be on tier 1 base building. This is what we're going to be focusing on. And really, I don't need much. I just need some concrete, which is right over here. Me waiting for Streamlabs to give me the link to redeem. Yeah, like sometimes it takes a little bit. Mr. Killer, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Okay, so there's the concrete. I think we need to be able to get this progressed. Base building. Let's select our milestone. Let's add this in, add this, and this. Launch our rocket. That's going to go deliver to the main corporation.
Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and section.
Please call me Jay. All right, Jay. I will not remember that, but I'll do my best. All right, so material building now. Let's look at what we can build now. So we have walls and foundations that we can build. So these are all new that we can lay out here. So I think right off the bat, I'm going to be starting with some of these foundations, and I'm going to grab a bunch more concrete with it. Now, I'm not playing the latest update on this. Update 5 is in experimental mode right now, and it is available. And it does actually make building foundations and stuff a little bit easier. But for our sake, to not have to worry about any little glitches or something, this may be our best bet. So first things first is I want to build a platform out here that's going to be for our new factory setup that we're going to have. And you know what? I think I'm going to go up to... I'm going to use the taller ones in these. Let's go with this foundation. And how much room we got? That'll be fine. That one. That one. That one. And I think I'll do one more. And then we're going to come out a ways. They have, in the next expansion, the next update, they have zooping, is what it's called. Where you can just, like, zip this stuff down. See, this is a problem. We're in the way there. It's fine. We'll make this work. We'll just, we'll go one more in this way. Lynn Fang says, Terris called me Lynn, so I will call you Lynn going forward from this. I won't remember to do that, but I'll do my best. Okay, we've got a platform here now. So you know what this means is we're going to shut some things down. We're going to relocate some things.
Bruh.
Bruh. Finally, I can redeem. You probably had to wait for the points more than anything. So we need to figure out exactly where this can go, and that's right here. Because this is where our new biogenerators are going to be. Is set up on these spots. Alright, first things first is we're going to be tearing some stuff down. I should probably unload my inventory, though, because I imagine we'll get a bunch of these materials to rebuild it back up again. And I've got a fair pile of stuff in my inventory right now, so... Don't forget to reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, ring that notification bell. What can we unload that we don't really need right now? We can... You know what? Let's unload... Let's just dump all that we can. That should be a good start. And let's start tearing some stuff apart. Zoink. That just completely wrecked that system. I could take these conveyors out as well. There's one thing I wanted to test is I did enable a different feature in Streamlabs today, and I want to see if it's working. So I don't know if it's working or not, but I'm going to give it a try. And we're going to see if slots is working, because I wanted to see if I could get the slot machine going. And it should give you options where it gives you like 3 items. If the 3 items line up, there's a certain multiplier you get for it. And let's see if that actually works. Terris, you got skull, crossbones, sparkle heart, and gift. You lost. Okay, obviously I don't have images for those, so it's kind of not really working. So, I mean, you guys could do it if you want. I mean, it's kind of working. It just is going to use up your tokens. Basically, if you get 3 skull and crossbones across, like all 3 of those are skull and crossbones, you're going to lose. If you don't match, you're going to lose. But if you get, like, say, 3 sparkling hearts or 3 gifts or 3, there's like a whole bunch of different things, you end up getting a multiplier based on what you bet. So, but I'm going to have to tweak that a bit because that was supposed to produce actual images there, and it didn't. So I'm going to have to figure out... I might try to see if I can replace it with my own little emotes that I have, and that might make the difference. So It'll take me a couple of streams to get that working completely. Okay, I wanted to rebuild that generator over here, so we're going to power biomass burner. And the biomass burner is going to sit right... Okay, this has got to go. We're shutting everything down. And let us build some more foundation out here. And I think it was this height that we were doing. Oh, I don't have enough concrete. I gotta go grab some more concrete. So right now, we basically shut down all of our productions here. So I'm gonna have to kind of work at this fairly quick. Alright, so that foundation's going to go there. This one's going to go here. And let's construct our biomass burner. And I want it right to the edge. How does that look on this end? What is it? Control locks it to grid. Okay, I'm kind of okay with that. Now let's load in our biofuel into it. That's going to get that back up and running. Now we're going to build... I want a power pole here. Power pole here. And we're going to get some power lines. And we're going from here to this one. I don't need all of these power poles, but I want it to kind of look a little bit more uniform. Ah, Afraid, thank you for... that just... More people are coming? I hope more people are coming. Afraid, thank you. Welcome.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What are we short? Copper wire. I'm going to grab some copper wire. We're going to get everything all hooked back up now. Copper wire. We need these. I'll have these materials on me. Those are ingots. That's iron ingots. More concrete. And screws. I think that's all I need for right now. Alright, so... Can I see where those other platforms are? They're over here. So they didn't, like, I didn't line them up exactly, which is totally fine. J-Cat, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
So we are going to place this one right there. And you see this is in the way. I didn't put it in the right spot. Okay, so we're going from this one now to this one.
Bruh.
And then for now, we'll run and we'll hook this up. Just like so. That's going to get all of this equipment running. Excuse me. Let me get some water. So I just totally dropped my nuts there or something. Alrighty. Now, what else can we do here? Let's pull this out. Because on this side of the old factory, we're going to have our fuel production over here. There's probably no way to, like, conveyor feed these. Is there? Nope, conveyor belts do not connect. To these biomass generators. That's okay. I'm fine with that. We can still manually load them. Let's get some more foundations out. Oh, I totally hit the exit key. All right, so storage is the next bit that we got to put out here. Production, no, organization, storage chamber, a lookout tower. I'm not sure if I need a lookout tower yet. Okay, so this is going to be our storage input on this side. No, I better spin that around because that is input. Okay, then we are going with our constructor coming out of that over here, which is perfect. Then we can go with a small conveyor in between these.
Bruh.
Bruh. So then we might as well add in let's put another power pole. Where do I want this new power pole at? Actually, you know what? We could just go right from here. Yeah, let's go number 2. Connect this to that. Let's grab another one of these. Another constructor. We're swinging this one around. I want it to line up with that one. Okay, perfect. Another storage unit. Just like so, and then from this power pole, we are going to go number 2 from here to here. That's powered that unit. Let's put our little conveyor system in here. Okay, we still got to connect that stuff over there, but that's going to be easy enough to do. Terris, when you went to Niagara Falls, did you have fear of the Horseshoe Falls? And I didn't have any fear of it at all. It was a lot of fun. We even did like the harbor tour and stuff. We're going from here to here. Okay, you are making solid biofuel, and we're loading that up. So that's going back into that production. Biofuel logs are going to go into here. Now, I don't have any raw materials right now, so there's not really any point having this doing anything right now. So we'll actually just set this to production. We're going to switch it to standby right now. Alrighty then. Now it's time to move some of this stuff around so that it's all organized and in one spot. Oh, son of an Amiradel, my ears, my poor aching ears. What are you doing to me? Okay, this is now going to be, we're going to production. We are going with smelter, and we're inputting from this side, and I want it right to the edge. Perfect. And then I want a second smelter. And it's going to go literally right beside this thing. So that's going to do that iron or that one, and then we can probably get away with so we got 2 iron, limestone, Lynn, you should probably stop the whole spamming, or you're going to end up getting booted, and you don't want that. Okay, so we've got production rigged up here for. It's funny how this like actually hangs over the edge, that it actually, that's how it wanted to be built. I might just go and add a few more of these. See what happens if I add under them. Foundation. Oh, it'll let me. I've got to pull this conveyor out though. Which is fine because this power pole's got to go too. All right, we got a factory floor happening. Hello. Oh, he ran away. So, Terris, what are your plans for Satisfactory today? Well, we're reorganizing our production facility to make it all a little bit cleaner, and I've reorganized how our power is being distributed. Because I got a little better understanding about how the power works. Good evening. Good evening, Ima.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, there you go. How was your day?
It was a long day, but
You
yeah.
sound a little rough.
Yeah, I've been fighting like an allergy explosion of some sort, which is
Oh, that's
kind
not
of crummy
good.
because Yeah, I gotta go hop on an airplane on Saturday, so I'm trying to like get all this crud out of my system before I gotta go sit in a tin can, you know?
Yeah, no kidding, right? And then people will be staring at you. Oh, it better not be COVID, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. All right, I got my vaccine, my booster vax, and my other vaxes. Yeah, I got a flu shot. I either have like a cold or it's like it's just the season change up here is beating my butt. I'm not sure which one it is.
Well, that's not
Must be
good.
bad. No, but at least not the worst thing in the world. How's your night going?
It's going pretty good. We had dinner over at my mother-in-law's, and she roasted us some chickens and mashed taters and gravy and all the fixins, and yeah, it was good.
That sounds fun.
All right, so power distribution along here. We're going to put power pole right there. What's that?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you're gonna go nuclear soon.
Oh, I'm a long ways from going nuclear, that I can tell you. It'll be a long time for sure.
You're on biofuel, right?
Yeah, solid biofuel.
Oh, okay. I've never played, so I'm just like kind of vaguely remembering some of the stuff I've heard those two ingrates I play with talk about. Who knows?
Well, they've got me
more
hooked,
probably.
so
Yeah, they're good at that. They're like dealers.
and good crack dealers they are.
I think I've bought more games than I care to admit because they were playing games. I'm like, oh, that looks vaguely interesting. $1,000 later.
Oh, brutal.
I'm not gonna count. It's probably more than that. I just refuse to count it.
Exactly, right? There's only so much you could do before you're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is... I shouldn't have looked into this.
Too many years to even tally that up.
Alright, so what happens if I go conveyor from here now into here? Is that power pole in the way? It kinda is. So let's do it like this. Let's pull this out. And let's go with one of these bad boys and line that bad boy up like so. The same thing. Oh, wait. You have to double click to make it happen.
Every now and then, when you're interacting with something, it reminds me of the settlement building from Fallout 4 for some reason.
I think I'm going to change the direction that this is facing to. Alrighty, what was I looking at? Let's make a new Mark 1 miner. Is changing the direction. Which way is the best way to go with this? Probably... right there, like that. Gonna be quiet for a while because I don't know. Alright, well, enjoy being quiet. Hello there, Ren. Hello there. Alright, no, I did decide that I was going to go through and kind of organize how some of this has been built so far. Because I kind of did a lousy job of having everything kind of lined up here.
Symmetry is everything, man.
Okay, that bothers me a little bit, but probably not enough to worry about. To this side, this goes... Okay, clearly this power pole's got to go.
Will it just go through the power pole, or does it just look funky to you?
Well, it had the power pole in the middle of the conveyor.
Yeah.
So it just didn't line up. It was not... It wasn't right.
Not very cash money.
No.
Well, area's looking good, though.
It's coming together now that I've got... Oh, man. Now that I've got some foundation happening. It actually makes it look a little bit more like a factory and not just me slapping a bunch of buildings together.
So what's on the conveyor belts?
So this here is iron ore right now that's getting extruded from here. This is a Mark 1 miner, and it's drilling out this iron node that's here. And it's feeding it into a smelter.
Did your conveyor stop?
Yes, because I don't have the smelter actually powered up yet. I'm gonna power that up.
Gotcha.
Right now, I gotta give it a power line here. So it's powered up, and I'm gonna tell this to start. Hello. Oh,
You are he who smelted.
iron. So now this is now crafting iron, and then I'll have it come out into storage directly out of these smelters. So, but I gotta build another miner here because I have actually a second iron node that I can work with.
Oh, cool. How long do those iron nodes last?
Forever, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
Let's construct a Mark 1 miner, and I have all my materials. That's good. We're gonna turn this way.
Wait, that one's closer. What the heck?
Because the node is closer to. I can't control where the node is in the ground. Unfortunately.
Not symmetrical, man. Sorry.
I'm gonna get rid of this though, and we're gonna go. Oh, come on with the lock to grid.
Can't you hold like control or something like that, and it
Well,
unlocks it from the grid?
Yeah, but it's got still some grid locking. Like it shows you how to like line it up, but it's.
Oh, I gotcha. It's just going to bother you visually.
It is. Well, why don't I just go with the conveyor first from here into this and see what it looks like. I don't have enough iron. I need more iron plates!
Well, it's a good thing you have all those iron farms set up. Except that you need iron to make more iron farms.
Yeah, I need the iron farms actually producing.
Look at all that black smoke you're belching into the atmosphere, sir.
Ruin
that planet.
I am absolutely going to ruin this planet. I wonder what would happen if I went... Let's go from here. How ugly is that gonna be? Okay, that's pretty ugly.
That doesn't look bad, really.
Yeah, but I can get it.
there's
I
only-
can get it lined up better. Except for I didn't place it.
Well, it does help. So you can just use those to kind of forcibly guide the belt where you want it to go.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of weird. What is it doing?
Oh, that is not where I wanted that to go. I was too busy concentrating for that to actually mess me up.
Bruh.
Why are you not doing what you're supposed to? There we go. To there, and then from here
Bruh.
into there. That's a little better. And then I can actually, do I even need this power pole? I don't think I need this power pole. Bruh, everybody's all bruh and bad jokes are the best. Oh, did Ren do one? My bad, attempted a bad joke. Let me see what Ren said. Whoever smelter dealt her. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that, okay. As we're talking about smelters. Okay, we still have another feed from this one that we can go from here to here. That's powered up. Then we can go from this one.
So your other conveyor stopped again. Did it just stop getting power or what?
Probably because this end's full.
Oh.
If I look at this, like it's already made 100 iron plates, so it really can't make any more right now.
So do you have to like unload it into a chest or something?
Yeah, I'll unload it into a storage chamber here in
Gotcha.
a little bit. Okay, so that one's going to start mining more iron. How many more leads do I do? I can go from here. You know what?
And you know what would help those cables? A bunch of zip ties.
I know, right? Nice and tight zip ties.
Yeah. Cinch them down all the way. No more clicking. So I'm assuming you can do something eventually to make those things like unload themselves too, so they don't stop producing.
Yes, yes, and I had it that way, but I'm reorganizing it all right now because I had it kind of spread out all over the place, and it was kind of a wreck. So I'm trying to bring it all into one spot.
Gotcha.
Lynn Fang, Lynn, you heading out? You have yourself a good one. Thank you for chilling and hanging out here for a bit. I appreciate it. We're going to go with power cable to this one. And you're going up to that one. You are going to make... I'm like, not for whatever reason, the sounds aren't bothering me today.
You're concentrating too much.
I guess so. Okay, so we have double iron production happening. These power poles that aren't lining up, that's going to be the death of me.
Just don't look at him, dude. Just don't look at him. Kind of surprised you don't just like put a couple of foundation plates behind, like sort of in between the two iron node drill thingies, and then like put your power poles back there.
Like a whole row back there, but then I still have to bring power up to this equipment, so...
How far can the cable stretch before it's too far?
Oh, it can go a long ways.
Okay. He just has.
Because I'm gonna have to put like a row of power lines through here, because I'm gonna have to power the constructors and so on and so forth. So
future, man, make hover poles.
I know, right? Does that line up? That lines up. Okay, good. So just in front of these. Okay, this is more acceptable looking.
It looks terrible.
Oh, bite me. Now let's get that hook back up again. From you to you. And from you to this one. This one to this one. This one to this one. This one to that one.
Your power doesn't have redundant pathing. What happens if you lose a pole?
I have a wreck.
I have a wreck.
All right, that looks a little better.
It's acceptable. Still a nightmare, but
it is. I mean, eventually I should be able to build like catwalks and stuff to go around that stuff. I shouldn't be jumping over the conveyors, so.
Need to make you a days since last accident sign like Luke and Rashid have, and just leave it at 0, because inevitably.
And inevitably, there's always going to be an issue, right?
Yeah. Rashid managed just to launch himself into space and then make a little camel-sized crater on the ground.
Alright, first things first is the iron storage, which is not that one. This one. You are coming with me.
So when you pick them up like that, do you get all the contents and everything?
Yes, you recycle all the materials so you get them back.
So they're not in its inventory anymore, but you didn't lose anything either.
Oh wait, I need to construct first.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I know, right? I'm totally scrubbing it up. Production. Constructor.
What, have you only been playing this 2 days or something? Jesus.
I know, right? Like, you'd think I'd have it like figured out by now. Now, how close can I put those?
Did they have to have like a conveyor between them?
Yeah. And then I'm going to put some more power poles along here.
And it stopped.
Yeah, because I don't have this actually saying build something yet.
Oh, it's not like storage, it's like a manufacturing bit, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I got you. So, aren't those machines too big to sit next to each other?
I'm just noticing this right now. They might very well be too big to sit next to each other. And if that's the case, then I have to move more space in between all of that storage that or the smelters.
Yeah. Figure out how close you can put those other ones next to each other, and then...
Oh, right now I'm actually short on materials.
Yeah.
That it's complaining about. So we'll steal this one. Yes. Yep. That's an issue.
Not for me. I feel pretty good about it.
And so that's going to go. This can go. That can
Just
go.
scrap the whole thing. Delete the whole planet.
Almost. It almost would be faster to just start fresh and figure out what you're going to do.
Think how practiced you're going to be at this, man.
I know, right? So let's build this first then, the constructor. And make sure we have it lined up. And as close as it can go to that one without... Okay. Okay. Now I can put my smelter back. And I need to make sure it lines up. That is a miner, not a smelter.
I was going to say, that's a weird looking smelter. It's got a disco ball in it. But how do you know when the ports in the back are lined up? You said like controllable.
Well, you see, there's a green grid now that's like, here, I'm going to shift this a little bit so it's out of line. So right now, it's not in alignment, but as soon as I do, you'll see like there's green arrows that or green lines that point into that conveyor system. And then I see that the boxes are lined up there. So now I know that these conveyor systems here are in line and happy. And we can move this over to center. You know, if it wasn't for my damn, like, OCD or whatever, I wouldn't be as concerned, but everything has to have its place, right?
I think if it wasn't for your OCD, you wouldn't have a YouTube channel, dude.
I guess...
This is basically just a documentary on somebody with a severe problem.
I think so, yeah. I've never been diagnosed with it, but, I mean, if there's 7 light switches I need to flip on, I'm going to flip them on here right now, so...
Wash your hands raw.
Alright, do I have enough materials to... Oh, I can steal this one over here. You're coming with me! But I'm sure with those guys too, when they first started building, they probably went through a number of like, oh, we're going to tear this down and rebuild it because I don't like that's how that's looking. And I mean, I see what they've done with their bases. And I mean, I tell you, holy crap. Kind of impressive.
Yeah, they're pretty much a case study in what happens when obsessive compulsion meets like a lack of limitations in your life. Power gamers, man.
Yeah, I could see how that could be an issue.
I'm the slacker. I'm the one that like makes the pretty houses and stuff, and they're all functional. I'm just like I just want to like rearrange the furniture because you guys did terrible. they just let me do stuff.
You decorate, they work on the functionality of it.
Although I still built the probably the best base that we've had in Conan Exiles because I found a glitch with the AI where they won't go in water. So I built a base over water, so when the invasions would come, they would basically just bug out and never be able to destroy my base. And that's still my favorite base, yeah. I was cheating.
Okay, things are powered up here. Look at that. Look at me go. Actually, I don't like how that's powered up. So we're going to pull out that cable. And that cable. And that cable. And we're going to switch to... You're going to power here. And it's just not as an eyesore. With just a shorter little cable cross. I love Conan Exiles. Conan Exiles, I've never played that. Conan, Age of Conan I played. It was an MMO that was kind of a wreck. With that said, though, like the first 20 levels of Age of Conan were pretty decent, though. Like I liked it. It was well played, well thought out, well voice acted, the whole works.
Yeah, you could tell that's where they put all their effort, really, at first.
And then they just kind of gave up after that, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, Exiles is a really good builder because they actually have some PvE content, like quite a few dungeons and things around, and they're like, you actually have to go in with a bow and like shoot switches on the wall at a certain order to open secret doors, and there's a lot of it in both the old original map and the new map. So there's a ton to the game. I wish they'd add more, but it kind of seems like every time they release an expansion now, it's like, I guess it's skins, like different building supplies and skins and stuff. Not as cool.
Okay. Why is that pushing iron all the way out already? It shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. And you are smelting iron ingots. I didn't collect this. I didn't connect this right. Oh, this doesn't have power yet. That's going to be why it's not working. Alrighty then. Now we're cooking with something. Gonna keep hopping over my OSHA violations here. Okay, what are you making for me? You're gonna make iron plates. You're gonna make iron rods. Now this next bit is going to be a little bit more tricky because I have to get the sandstone to kind of run down and then come into the next smelting assembly. And then I got to rig the copper up somehow. Get it moving up this way. How's our inventory looking? It's not ridiculous yet, so that's good. See, I mean, everybody's got to admit that it looks better when they're all symmetrical, lined up in their little production facility, doing what they're supposed to do. Foundations.
Yeah, no, sure.
Did I select the right found? I don't know if I did. This one. Of course, what's going to throw everything off is my hub is actually not perpendicular with the base that we're building. It kind of sits on an angle, and so does our power grid.
Delete it all, start over.
It's almost on like a 45-degree angle into this build. What about walls? Won't it rain sometimes? Well, it might rain, but do I care? No. Walls will happen later. I want things functioning first. And let's be honest, I've been having a hard time getting things functioning. All right, organization. This is storage now. I keep hitting the escape key, and I really wish I didn't do that. Can I get away with it that close? Apparently so.
Nice.
So I probably could have gone a little closer over here, but let's just leap over these maneuvering arms that are here.
It's totally safe.
Yeah, they got yellow paint on it, so I know I won't get hurt.
Yeah.
Jordan,
That's how
welcome
you know
back to the
it's a wolf
stream.
brand.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Okay, let's make another storage unit. That's lined up there. Let's throw down some more conveyors. Okay. We got plate and rods moving into storage containers. Excellent. That's going to go offline. And we're going to turn this bad boy. Ooh, another little hunk of conveyor I left. Okay, we are constructing a production, right? This is Mark 1 miner. Which way do I want this to go out? I think it needs to go... Let's just figure out what's going to be the best angle for this. Just like so. I got trees in the way. I gotta go get my chainsaw. I need my chainsaw.
So you got a fancy tool for that, huh?
Jordan said, okay, we'll be checking in. I do have a fancy tool for that. Well, thank you for popping in and saying hi for a bit. I appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way out. Where did I put my chainsaw? Right there. Yeah, I haven't figured out an easy way to swap equipment yet. I think in experimental that... Oh, I don't have any fuel. It's like, warning, 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 you don't have any fuel to cut this. But I do over in this little assembly that's happening. You know what? Let's load more of this stuff. We're gonna go clear some trees, shrubs, and all kinds of crap out of the way. The moment when Terris runs out of biofuel, I hope not. I got lost. Now, can I do anything with that rock? Probably not. Foundation. Let's just build one more row of foundation out here. Okay, we're going to want to go to about here with that bit of conveyor, and then from here oh, I don't have a stupid thing here yet. Oh no, this goes straight into construction. It doesn't have to smelt. Let's bring it to here. And then from here. Oh, that's not good enough. That one really pierced into the depths of the ears. Ah, I came too far over with it. Son of a... So that's where I came to. Let's go back one more and then craft that bit. Okay, so I still need to get power over there. Okay, I gotta get that out of my inventory because that chainsaw's annoying. Annoying as you wouldn't believe.
You mean awesome?
Annoyingly awesome. Alright, let's throw some power cables on those now. All right, we have limestone production back up and running. Now I need to actually craft it.
You're like a limestone cowboy.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. I knew it. Concrete. There it's coming. Slowly but surely. Eventually I'll get to a point where I'll get faster saves. And this will be just like... I mean, they got like tier 5 conveyors now in their world. And this stuff just goes zing, 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 zing. Like, it's so fast. It's mind-blowing how fast it flies. Okay, so what does need to come out of here now? I believe... See, that's another smelter. Let's take this out. What? Oh, my inventory was... Okay, that's good to know. If your inventory is full, it drops a chest on the ground of things that you didn't pick up. So at least you don't, like, lose it when you break it down. There's a way to get it back.
Well, that's not the worst thing.
Alright, construction. Flip this around the other way. What am I missing? Hard plate for materials. The reinforced plate. Them's I've got to manufacture by hand. I don't have a process for that yet. Oh, but clearly I've got enough materials to pull it off, though. No, I don't. I need some screws. Screws, I think. I thought I had some in here. Let's craft up some screws real quick. Not enough space in my inventory. Let's dump something. Who wants JCat won Terris tokens? He was able to bet, and it actually gambled and rolled a 73. apparently it's working now. Because everybody was losing bad before.
I can break it. I just gambled again. I won my first time. There's no way I can win twice in a row.
No, that would be bad. How come I'm not seeing live? It takes a while for the chat to come through. Oh, look at that!
What?
You won twice in a row.
Yeah.
There's no way I can win twice in a row. Well, joke's on you. Okay, I need to make something. What am I making? A constructor. Just so that I can get everything lining up the way it's supposed to here. And that means a power pole. And some power lines. Why are you not making concrete?
It doesn't have to do what you say.
Oh, it's me not knowing how to put power lines in?
Not what I heard. I heard the game is cheating.
Yeah, obviously the game's cheating, but there's always that potential that, you know, maybe it wasn't the game. So what did it drop? Some copper. We should probably pull these out of here. What did you drop? You won't let me look until I have some inventory space? Well, let's load some more biofuel in.
Oh yeah, I can always rely on Space Canada to provide me the materials I need for crafting.
Space Canada?
Space Canada, yeah. It's a planet I found in No Man's Sky that's just a frozen tundra, wasteland. No one lives here.
Oh, well, there you go.
Space Saskatchewan.
Manitoba, I think, is probably the coldest area in Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one's
Manitoba sucks. Like, and then in the springs, because they're basically just a big flat rock, it floods like crazy. All right, what materials did it throw in here? Oh, lots of copper wire. I have more copper wire than I know what to do with.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do with it?
Make more copper wire. Eventually, what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to split off from the actual copper feed and be able to construct, like, it'll end up, you know, moving some of this stuff a little bit further out. Because I'll have to move the constructor up a bit, and then, but I can split off of the smelter and have one row go into making a copper wire and another one going into making copper sheet, rolls of sheet metal.
Right.
Okay, I probably have the materials on me that I can construct the smelter. I have more than enough materials to be able to construct the smelter. Does that line up? You know it's an issue. It's this stupid limestone conveyor. Well, time to relocate this.
It's the game of half-finished projects.
I know, right? It's the game of make everything fit.
Go on.
Yeah, and I don't know if I have that ability.
Oh man, Afraid gambled and lost. He didn't have my luck.
Okay, so now we're gonna go from hither. This is me being creative with this corner over here.
Is that what we're gonna call it? creativity.
Yeah, I think it can be called creativity. Because then I can bring the copper in underneath this. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to work, kinda, sort of, maybe. I don't know.
Well, at least you're sure.
What I do know is the copper is going to run parallel here. Let's go conveyor from here up to this. That looks straight enough.
God, there's a joke there somewhere.
Easy now. Oh, look at me go. And where does that copper? That copper comes up over there somewhere. So we can turn this. It doesn't really line up perfectly straight. At least to the eye, it doesn't look like it's straight. Oh, tell me that doesn't screw up your eye.
Oh, of course not. It's terrible.
I know, right? Oh, I gotta build it from this end anyway. From there to there. That's a little better. Alright, see you later there, smelter. And this hunk of conveyor can go. And we are going to go from here over to that bit. Okay, how is that conveyor running? There's no power to any of that stuff down there. I'm actually going to move this power line to right here. And we're going to connect from here to this. And then from this all the way down here. Done. Now that's actually producing again, even though it was still kind of producing for some reason. Have we ever, like, really, we've condensed everything as well, too. Like, sure, we've got, like, conveyors bringing materials all in. But, literally, like, this is all that we have now. It's all condensed into this one spot, so. Alright, let's set you up. You are going to be making copper ingots. And you are going to be making copper wire. We need to make some more storage units. Connect these bad boys up. All right, everything I think is in full production. Why is this yellow over here? I don't even know what that means.
So what are you manufacturing right now?
Well, this should be making iron. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. This is... Well, no, this should be putting out ingots. What's it doing? You're powered up. Oh! It wasn't getting any iron to be able to produce any of the iron rods, so... Now everything is producing the way it should be. Come on, bring out your ingots.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your rods. Got some new comic books. Got some new comic books to get tomorrow. Which ones are you getting tomorrow? And remember when I said in stream yesterday, what are you going on about? Like, because I guess you had typed in the titles of the comic books you had got quite a bit after I'd asked about them, and it confused me. I was rewatching my stream today, based off, I was just checking like quality and sound quality, and it came to that part where I remember asking you about which comics you got, and then it had been a while since you talked about it, and then you posted the ones you got, and I was like totally confused. And you did ask, or I did ask, and you did answer, and then I was like confused because it was a little bit later on, and I'm easily confused, so. Okay, we've got iron rods. We've got lots of iron plates. We've got concrete. We have no power here. So we're going to put in another power pole right here. And we are going to take out this line. And we're going from here to here to here. And here. Green lights. Green lights. Green lights. You know what? It's super nice and satisfying to see green lights in everything that we were working on. And now we have copper wire getting made. And I can dump all this excess copper wire that I have into this facility. I wonder if I can actually, like, overload the ingots into here, because I have a ton of ingots too. I don't care if the smelter backs up a bit. Limestone. I could, like, load this up too a little bit. We could throw our concrete in here. Iron bars. I've got a ton of, like, raw iron on me as well. Oh, but we're already, like, way overloaded on those. Oh, well, we've got some materials we can use for manual crafting. Iron plates are solid. That's ingots. Heavy plate doesn't need to go in there. Alright, I think that does, like, a decent job of getting... I mean, it's taken me like an hour and a half to reorganize the base. So we got, like, one tier, and that's how long it's taken me to get this all fixed. Which is maybe a little bit on the ridiculous side, but...
Yeah, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. You know what? I think there was some... I'm going to grab the leaves and logs that are in here. Leafises and logs. We can turn you back off of standby mode. What are we loading in here? Leaves, and we gotta... Nope, that's iron. I need a little bit of wood. Where is it? There it is. Oh, the iron bars actually fell on this. No, thank you. Okay, what are we crafting? Let's get the biomass, leaf biomass going through first. Oh, that doesn't filter. It doesn't, it pulls whatever's in line rather than it pulling... take all. I just managed to totally throw everything in there that I didn't want to. Wood. But I don't think any of it actually got loaded in the machine. Okay, let's switch this recipe over to... Biomass should be just biomass, and it should just pull whatever it wants for materials that can be turned into biomass. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing well on the solid biofuel, so... Just gonna wait till this wood is run through, and then I'll switch it over to leaves. Oh, it does take a while. What are we... low on power or something? No, everything seems to be okay. We haven't blown any breakers now that we've redone the power grid, too. It just takes a while for this thing to do its thing. Okay, we can now switch this recipe back to leaves. Eventually, what I could do is I could actually add like another storage container here and another constructor. One's going to be for wood, one's just going to be for leaves. And then I can have them go into a combiner, but I don't think I can make those yet. And then those two conveyors coming out would feed into the biofuel. So what really can I make? What's new? We got the lookout tower. We have some walls, which were... I mean, I don't think we're prepared to make those yet. Missing iron plate, missing concrete, that's fine. I don't think I need to make walls yet. That's all foundation. Ramps and stuff, I mean, eventually we could build some ramps and stuff around here. That's all the same. Power lines all the same. Production, nothing's new there. And special, of course, there's the space elevator. What's our next tier? I think that's where we're at now. Is our next little reward. So logistics, what does this get? This is conveyor splitter and conveyor merger. So that's what I was just talking about over with the various production things that we could do. And then we got conveyor lifts and a productivity display. So what do we need? We need iron bars and iron plates. Well, those, fortunately, are getting made by mass production. I'm sure that's going to be more than enough to turn that in. Logistics. Oh, and 300, I need the copper wire, which I know I've got more than enough of. And this should be our copper wire production. And select iron plates, iron bars, and copper wire.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
And we might just very well do that.
Will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Okay, so what are we... I'm going to put... I'm going to kind of figure out what the next plan of attack is going to be here. So, for instance, the copper wire here actually needs to get split. Because I need half of it going to storage and half of it going into another manufacturing facility. So this storage container, we're going to have to move it forward. Where I'm going to put it yet, I don't know. So we're just going to hold off on that right now. And we're going to actually shut this contrapulator off here. Stand by.
Like copper. It's like a meth addict's dream.
I know, right? Where would they be without all this copper? Okay, how much of it is sitting in the output on this thing? Okay, we need to manufacture a splitter here now. So this is under logistics. A conveyor splitter. Let's get rid of this conveyor here first. Conveyor splitter. Oh, did that actually attach? And then, what does it take to make an elevator?
Elevation.
There's that. That doesn't line up. That lines up. How close can I get that? Apparently not there.
Let you put stuff a lot closer than I thought it would in a lot of cases.
Oh, I just don't know how high this is gotta go yet. And actually, oh, I can spin this around this way. Ooh, have I got... Okay, I don't know where that's going yet. I want to build this up taller. How would I go about doing that? Can I hop up on this thing? I'm thinking I'm going to have to, like, build some floors or something. Because I don't think I could build another constructor on top of this. No, it needs another floor plate above it. Okay, so we're starting to think up instead of out. I guess I can't go up with that. Okay, why don't we try with the walls here? Or is there something else I might be missing in some of the logistics? Or in either logistics or like some form of construction. Tier 2, no, that's jump pads, parts assembly. Mark 2 lifts. Well, I'm still trying to get Mark 1 going. Okay, so how would I go about making a second floor? And how would I get up there?
Can you not make ramps or stairs or something?
Well, I can make some ramps.
I mean, that's how I've seen other people do it. I don't know if there's like a better way, but...
But I gotta get that that height actually up there. What am I missing? I need concrete. You know, it really does look like that there is a floor on top of that already. But I'm guessing not. Where's my concrete? I gotta go grab the concrete. We got lots of concrete. Okay, let me look at the ramps here now. Come on, you know you want to spin around. I guess I really should have come like one more up. Let's take this out. This out. We're going to extend this one more. Jake Cat said, all right, gotta go. Bye, Terrace. All right, have yourself a good one. Thank you for chilling and hanging out for a bit. I know I haven't been as talkative with everybody in chat today just because I've been kind of focusing on trying to be better at this. And I don't know if I've been successful or not, but I do know that things are happening now here that weren't happening before. Okay, ramp time. All right, and what are we going to do from here? We're going back to this assembly. And then we are going to switch to... Okay, don't jump off the side of that. You're going to take fall damage, and don't place things on top of things that shouldn't be there. No, that one's not supposed to be there. All right, I think we're making some headway there because we'll come up with this. Let's go one more out with this here. That is not where that's supposed to be. Now this is under logistics. We're building the elevator here. That lines up that way. Then this has to go up and we have to turn it. Let's see if I can get this up this way. Oh, look at that. Isn't that... That's freaking amazing. Now, do I have enough room to put this constructor thing down here? We are building a new constructor. And this is going basically in the exact same spot as the one down below. I just totally ran off the side. There's guardrails in Update 5, so when we update this to Update 5, we'll have guardrails and stop launching ourselves off the edge. Constructor. What am I missing? Oh, I need a hard plate. I came all the way up here and I still need a plate. Totally scrubbing it up. I don't have any hardened plates in here, do I? Nope, but we could craft one. No, I can't. I don't have enough screws, which means I gotta craft some screws. And I just want one of these. I mean, probably later on I'll add another ramp or something here. I gotta get power up here too. That's another thing that this is gonna need. Okay, let's go with conveyor now from here. Okay, that's fugly. We can come right to here. And then from here, we can loop this around. let's add another storage here. So that's an organization storage. I wonder, I think I've got this actually too close. I don't know if it's actually going to work. Let's turn it back on and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think anything's actually coming out of this. Nope, it's not. Alright, so that means this has got to go. You got to have enough room to be able to fit a conveyor in there. So we are going back to the splitter. So we're going logistics, conveyor splitter. That's enough room. Conveyor here. That apparently is not enough room. Oh, and I didn't even make sure that that lined up. Okay, that should be enough room there. F3. No, that didn't work. Oh, I got it freaking orientated wrong. Oh, mother trucker. That's how I want it orientated. Now this will connect. It got the orange input side there. So we can go from here to... Okay, that's actually going into this thing now. So this then needs to come out with the splitter. Or the elevator is what I need here now.
I think I'm gonna take some meds and crash, man.
Alrighty, sir. Well, thanks for chilling and hanging.
Yeah, no problem. Well,
Hopefully
catch you later.
you get better.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or anything like that, but But I'll be around probably next week sometime. I probably won't have a gaming PC or anything, so I may just hop on my phone or something.
Yeah, whichever.
But
You
we'll catch you later.
take it easy. Alright, that's like so. Oh, and way to send me off. I need power up here now. So, to get power up there, what is our best plan of attack? Is going with this unit. No, we're going to go with, we're going to add a power pole. Actually. Right here, we're going to take a wire feed from this to here, and then we're going with another power pole. Right here. And then we're going to come down with one all the way down to this corner, and then we'll power that from up here. Because right now, this is the only thing that's going to be on the second tier until I get some more splitting done. You know what? Let's put one more. Right there. And then we're going from here. So that's a thing. You're no longer on standby. Now we can put up our storage over here. Storage, 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 storage. Organization, storage. Conveyor. Alright, this should now be alternating. Sending copper wire into there and sending a copper wire up to get turned into cable. Let's go back to foundations. We're going to put this in. I think that's plenty right there, and then we got to put storage up top. And everything's still running. We haven't blown a fuse. How freaking amazing is that? All right, logistics, organization, storage units. Okay, these aren't going to line up, so we're going to have to do it like this. And then do it with a windy conveyor here. Oh, too much of a bend. And I think it's because it's hitting the... It's hitting this, or there's not enough, like, floor. See, that's where it lines up. Let's actually keep coming out until... Well, we'll just keep it in line then. And then we'll get the straight conveyor feed in. And we now have regular old cable production happening. And we've totally gone vertical. So, I mean, technically now off of this... Oh, I totally just hurt myself there. We could, like, shift this end out. Add another splitter in... Actually, I think it would be this one. Add another splitter in here and send it up and we can go and make screws. But I don't know if we really need to go heavy into making a lot of screws. All right, let's see what our next milestone is. What do we got going here? Field research. Well, I need 300 screws, but I think I could just manually make them because I have enough materials on me to make those. So now we just gotta sit back, relax. I cannot ignore you guys in chat. As we are crafting out some more screws, I gotta make 300 screws. Of course, you know, I just said, well, do I need to go through and add like that whole splitting and elevating and blah, blah, blah. But I'm thinking I don't need to. All right, 284, 288, 292, 296, 300. Field research, select mission, and we're double-clicking our wire. We're double-clicking that, and we're double-clicking the plate. Launch. Field research is now done.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons.
Upgraded tool belts. Oh, I got 2 slots
requires
now.
Calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
So we have the upgraded tool belt, so that means we can equip this bad boy. And so now we can switch back and forth between the chainsaw and the little shocker tool. What all we got cruising around in here? We got tons of stuff in here. I've got all this iron. You know what? Let's just crank all of this iron into... Let's craft this all into iron plate. Or we'll just craft it all into ingots first. I've got tons of it on me. Like, ridiculous amounts. And I've got too many of these other machines that are already, like, working away that are already full, so... Oh, do I seriously have like 400 ingots that I could be crafting up right now? I had a lot of iron on me. A lot of iron. But that's because I tore down all of those conveyors, right? We got enough copper to do like 100 copper ingots as well too, so. We'll just patiently wait here. I know I didn't make as much progress tier-wise on this stream as I did, like, yesterday. Like, yesterday, we cruised through a lot of things. But I think I'm way better organized on this base for future expansion now. We'll probably end up making some more biofuel generators here. In fact, I think we might even just take a break from that for a second. And add in another one over here. We've got the room. We've got the fuel. It all depends on how close we're getting to maxing out this energy output. So I'm thinking that's our consumption. Our production is anywhere between 38 and 35. Our consumption is anywhere between 33. And our max consumption capabilities is 60. Max capacity is 70. I don't know if I fully know if this is if we're good here right now or if we're not good. I mean, it's not difficult to add in another one. It's just a matter of building another machine here, slapping it right here, and tying it into this pole. We've got more juice happening on the grid. Or I could put another one, you know, just down over here somewhere. I've got this whole edge here that we could be turning into more biofuel generators, so... I would imagine as we start getting some more of this stuff built, so we can make a personal storage box. What's in special? The MAM. So this is like a research station that I think we should like slap together like right here. On the other side of this. So let's make reinforced plate. What am I short on? I'm short on screws. Let's craft some screws. Enough to make 5 plates. There we go. And now we're switching to those reinforced plates. We'll craft those up. I'm glad this game really isn't like XP based. It's more just as you're building experience. Okay, so we could build this bad boy now. But not before we maybe put in some... let's go with a different size. See, it kind of sucks that this doesn't connect here. Doesn't it? Alright, special. This is getting built. So what does this say we do? Alien organism, which... We've got that thing. What did I do with those? They're right here. Alien organism. Start researching. Analysis complete. Spectral analysis biomass. So we can now convert that into a biomass.
New research available in the MAM.
Can't afford that. Biomass. Oh, I need more of those. I need 10 of those things to continue the research on that. Okay. That's all right. Deuterium ore. Like I know we picked up some of this ore, so let's run over here and grab this stuff. Deuterium. Deuterium, and we are going to click that, and we're going to start the research.
New resource added to the resource scanner.
Well, now we can make ingots out of that, so that means we can start constructing that stuff, so we need to find, like, a permanent node of that stuff. What do we need? We need a whole pile of that stuff to keep going on from beyond that. Okay, well, moving forward. Let's, what can we toss back in here now? These I don't need. Flower petals we could have done. These I don't need for right now. Flower petals. I don't have enough flower petals to research yet, so we'll just throw those back into our storage chest. What's in here that can come out? That can go, that can go, this can go, that can go. Lots of stuff that doesn't need to be in here anymore. Biomass. If I actually run over to here and I throw this biomass in there, that's going to speed up that production a bit. How'd we do for fuel? Oh, we're rocking the fuel department. Do I have a bunch I can put in there? That'd be a no. I don't even need to be in here. We're back over here. Nutrients. Hey, I got one of these. Oh, but I need more of those. How about my nuts? I know we've got nuts. Start researching.
New object added to the object scanner.
Nutrient mixtures. We need a bunch of copper wire, a bunch of steel pipe, and a bunch of stators. Freezing. Well, what? Me and my nuts? Researching my nuts? Quartz. I know I've got quartz as well. Okay, so we can't deal with this food right now. We can't deal with our nuts right now. The wood we can't deal with. The quartz we're going to pull out. Iron ingots. Let's research our quartz. Researching quartz is complete. What do we got now? Quartz crystal we can make. And I don't have enough quartz to research the next one. So we'll have to plan some exploring tomorrow to get some of these other things researched. Let's sort this. Hey, that's amazing that you can sort your inventory, Minecraft. You take a page out of that. We have more biomass kicking around in there too. Salt. Nope. I want this one. And we're tossing in a little bit of biomass, and I got one more piece to go in there as soon as it's ready. Yep, we're good. Alright, so we've done some research now. What else can we craft? So that's the MAM done. Production, nothing's new there. Powers, nothing's new. Logistics, well, we already discussed that. I don't really have a need to do a conveyor merger yet. I think we will once we start organizing or dealing with that biofuel. Personal storage box, walls and foundations. Okay. So tier 1 is complete. Actually, we did finish tier 1 today. Parts assembly. Okay, we need a crap ton more screws. Let's just get those happening right now. A stack of 500 screws. Ting, 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 ting. I mean, I guess I could probably throw together a screw manufacturing line, but I don't know if I am committed enough to be able to pull that off. And you know what? For this cable, I'm just going to make the cable here rather than run over to the storage chest and pull out the cable that we are crafting. We're at 300, so it doesn't take long to crank out these screws. And that's 400. And 500. I wonder if I can actually, like, load this stuff in so it's out of my inventory. Iron plates. Those can go in there. So let's craft out, we want 200 of the cable. So we'll get that crafted. I mean, I'm sure I've got 200 sitting over in the storage chest off of our production line that we built, but I need to thin out this inventory I'm carting around anyway, so... $50, $160, $180, $200, and $1. Okay, we need to make 47 more iron bars. And that's that. And we need to make 98 more iron plates. These take a little bit longer to build. They're like 3 tings per instead of 1 ting per. What did I say we need? 98 of them? Oh, your current mission's right up there in the top corner. Oh, it tells you. I didn't even notice that was there. That's actually kind of handy. And those are done. Launch away.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Okay, so what can we
Assembly
do?
parts
We can
now be
do
constructed
the
in
assembler.
space elevator.
Can be automated by feeding parts into it with a conveyor belt connecting to the input. The produced parts can automatically be extracted by connecting a conveyor. What does it need to be able to make this? We need reinforced iron plates, rotors, and cable. So that's a new thing we can build. I don't know what the assembler does yet. We might just have to build it and see kind of what all it does. Biomass burner, that's all still the same. Logistics, we are the same. Organization, we're the same. Foundation and walls are the same. Special. So really all we got new out of that was the assembler. And I'm thinking that's where some of like, well, where are we making rotors from? We must be handcrafting rotors. Oh, modular frames, biomass, rotors. Rotors, what do they take? Iron bars and screws. All right, well. Let's make some iron bars. Oh, we can make copper sheets now, too. If you're going to make 100 of these, I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. Oh, I better make more because I need to make screws, too. We'll go to 200. And then we'll take half of it to make screws. We've been making screws. And we will stop when we've used up 100 of the bars. I just want to keep playing this all night, but I gotta work in the morning. Why? Danged work anyway, getting in the way of fun times. You guys might be bored out of your tree, but literally this game is so much fun, and it is so rewarding as you build your factories and things start producing the way you want them to produce. I challenge you all, if you can, buy the game, give it a go. And let's compare factories. We'll post images on the Discord. Okay, what was the next thing? We were going to be crafting some of these rotors because that was going to be needed for something. We need like 5 of these, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else were we building? I think it was a building, wasn't it? The assembler. That's what we were making. Let's make 9 cables. Okay, so we got 10 cables in total. What was the other thing? We needed a bunch of reinforced steel. So we got to make a bunch of plate. I think we needed like 8 pieces. We got more than enough. Apparently it's back from its delivery. Scared the living crap out of me. I thought we were under for invasion or something. Parts assembler. Let's run down here and place this somewhere and see what it does. You know what? Let's put the parts assembler upstairs. We got lots of room up here. And while we're at it, we're going to throw some more foundation down here. Just so we can continue to walk around this place. Ah, this isn't Minecraft. You can't hold shift to keep yourself from falling over the edge. Alright, what are you? Standard parts. It can make reinforced iron plate. It can make modular frames. It can make rotors. It can make smart plating. So you can take 2 materials into it, depending on what you're building. So iron frames would be screws and iron plating. Iron frames would be those stepped up. Okay, we'll play around with that at some point. I don't know if I'm quite prepared for that yet. Let's power it up anyway. Let's give it some electricity. Oh, I don't have any cabling on me. Let's, Oh, my cable manufacturing is upstairs. Why did I jump down? The storage unit back here has got our cable in it. Zoink. Hey, do I have room that I can throw a bunch of copper wire into this? Because it seems kind of slow producing, so let's just go zoink. It's not really getting a lot from down below. Yeah, I don't like that. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to go... We're going to put another one of those right here. Where's that power connector? It's right there. And we're going to F that cable out of there. And we're going to go here to here, from here to there, and from here to there. Now this could be read all at once because I don't know exactly what we're going to be building with this yet. I imagine it takes a bit of everything to get it set up to what you want. So this I need to feed in iron bars and screws to be able to manufacture that. But I don't think we're mass producing that stuff enough yet to... Or needing to build it in large enough quantities. Okay, what else can we make? Did we get anything else? So we have the assembler. We've got our power. We've got our logistics. And foundations and walls. So next we can either work on jump pads, we can work on resource sync bonus program. Awesome sync. Got excess resources. Fear not, for Facet does not waste newly developed awesome sync. Turns any useful part straight into research data as fast as you can supply it. Oh, so we could just kind of dump any of the older stuff in that we're carrying around that we don't need. And then Awesome Shop, redeem your Fix-It coupons here. For those employees going the extra kilometer, we'll have set aside special bonus miles and rewards, or milestones and rewards. Get your coupons in the Awesome Sync program now. No further refunds possible. And then we have our next phase logistics. So maybe next phase, what we'll work on tomorrow is getting our next phase of logistics done. Because that's going to be our Mark II conveyors, stackable conveyor poles. So I think we could have like conveyors running on top of each other, I guess. I don't know. And then like a double speed lift operation as well too. All in all, I mean, you got to admit that this is looking a lot better and way more organized than what it was before. I wish we could get up on top of one of these, like, rocks. Actually, I think we can make, like, a lookout tower or something. But we've got our power generation and our fuel manufacturing happening there. Research is happening here. We've got 2 sources of iron production happening, limestone production, and copper processing happening in 2 different locations as well off of 1 feed. So all in all, I'd say we're making some serious progress. I love the fact that things like change colors when, oh, it's ready for its next, so we're going to move to a green state. We're in a yellow state right now because we're full. We've got wire happening. Like all of this is working. I don't think there's enough room. No, I can't throw more copper at this to make it go faster. The only other thing that I could do is expand this all outwards, and in between each loop is we'd have storage. So I would have like a storage chest somewhere along this line that all of this ore is just getting piled into, and then it's coming out of as well at the rate that it needs it. Do the same with the limestone and the iron. Have a storage unit in between them so that we're getting a stockpile of raw materials. But I'm like super pleased with the state of things now. It's not looking all mumble jumbled like it was yesterday and like tripping over things. Everything's got its place, its organization. We're making all kinds of new stuff now. So with that is where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell. And there was a announcement that did get posted by New World today of the fixes that they have rolling out over the coming little while here. I think we're going to be about a week or two yet before it's stable enough to go back and they have enough of the critical fixes fixed. But we'll kind of play that by ear and see what's happening. With that said, guys, peace out. We'll catch you next time.